Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to 2026 this morning, Tuesday, September 9th. Today's one of our final big days of World Cup qualification with matches in South America, Europe, and Africa. Right now, we're focusing in on Africa, CAF, because it is what I think is the biggest day of their qualifying cycle. We'll call it decision day. There will be two more rounds of games in October, but today we see the team from pot 1. So these are the favorites, the best teams playing at the team from pot 2. So for our purposes, these tend to be the two best teams in the group, the two teams with the highest points, or at least the two teams that we would expect to make the World Cup. And with the second place team, only 4 of the 9 groups going on to the next round. Each game matters. So these teams in second place not only want to win the group, but they don't want to fall too far out and then fail to make that playoff for the final intercontinental spot. So let's take a look at what is on the line today. Decision day in Africa. All right, first up, we're going to take a look at Group B. We have the top seeded team Senegal in second place. So I think that's the only time we'll see that today, where the top seeded team is down in points. So they need the victory against the Democratic Republic of Congo. They're a point back. This game is in Kinshasa. If Senegal can't win, they don't control their own destiny. So they really want to get the 3 points in this match. DR Congo has been doing well so far this qualifying cycle, but Senegal, the second highest team ranked in Africa after Morocco. So you would expect them to have the talent to get this victory, but it should be a fun one to watch. Oh, I guess I was wrong. Cameroon also a point back. They are the seeded team, Cape Verde in pot B or pot 2. Cameroon playing in Cape Verde. So Cape Verde may be a surprise to some people. They've been decently rated in the FIFA rankings. They've been making a lot of the tournaments, not the big tournaments, but the AFCON. So this would be their first trip to the World Cup if they can stay on top of the group. Cameroon been there many times with the more seasoned players, but they are behind and they go away. Another big one to watch. Next we have Group F. So here we do have the seeded team Ivory Coast in first place. They're 1 point ahead of Gabon. So Ivory Coast travels to Gabon. This may be one where the third place team doesn't really play a part here. So this may be one where a draw is okay for Ivory Coast, but Gabon will be looking for those 3 points. Even if they stay in second with their high number of points, they'll probably be one of the 4 best second place teams, but you don't want to leave something like that to chance. So they should be going for the victory, or at least 1 point. Franceville. Yeah, and last, so this one is a bit more unique. We talked about Nigeria previously. They have had a very poor start to qualifying. They are trying to catch up. They barely beat Rwanda in Nigeria in their last match. They're still 6 points behind South Africa. They play in South Africa. In Group C, we have the added element of Benin, who are currently in second place and with a win stay in second place. And if Nigeria lose, they really solidify that second place spot. A loss for Nigeria, even a draw for Nigeria, really puts them on the outside looking in of second place. Even if they get it, probably won't be enough to be one of those top 4 teams. Nigeria has the players. Osimhen started but came out injured last match. I would think he'll play today, even if he'll come off the bench. But they have Lookman, they have Iwobi, they have Ndidi, players that are seasoned. South Africa is the big surprise thus far in qualifying, but they've got this 6 point lead. For them, a draw would be fine. That's probably what I would predict in this game. So 4 big matches. I expect Senegal to get the victory. Like I said, probably a draw for South Africa and Nigeria. I would expect Cameroon to get the victory here, just based on their years and years of experience. And Ivory Coast Gabon, I could see a draw here. But maybe Aubameyang really brings it, wants to get to a World Cup before his career is over. That would be a fun storyline. So today, Decision Day in Africa. Check it out. We'll be back tomorrow with the review to see how everyone did. Enjoy. This time for Africa.